Welcome to Bruins Overtime Live, presented by BuyAToyota.com. For offers not seen on TV, visit BuyAToyota.com. I'm Dale Arnold, along with Geekie Marvin and Andrew Raycroft. Bruins fall to the Vegas Golden Knights, final of 5-1 to kick off the 5-game road trip. We started the night by saying this is the trip that could make or break their playoff hopes, and it didn't start very well.
No, it didn't. Listen, the reality is their roster's depleted, and they retooled, rebuild, whatever words you want to use at the deadline, and they got rid of 3 really good NHL hockey players out of this lineup, and they've tried to replace it, but at the end of the day, you don't have the horses, especially against a Las Vegas team like this.
And it was tough. They came out, played well the first period. First 20 minutes, evenly matched, and Swayman came out huge. They just could not hang in there. The offensive lack of output, the high-scoring Vegas defense or offense, and then just the inability to convert on some opportunities that they had.
And Pavel Dorofeyev was the guy who got this thing rolling. He scored both goals in the first period and then completed the hat trick with a goal in the third.
He's got a rocket. He has a great shot, and that's evident in the fact he's up over 30 goals, or at 30 goals. Will end up getting closer to 35 by the time this is all said and done this season. And again, the Bruins not quite sharp enough on the PK, too much middle ice, and it's Dorofeyev coming downhill with that left-handed shot, ripping it up and over the blocker. And same idea here, just middle of the ice, and he's got a cannon. He can rip the puck, and he took advantage of just the little time and space that he got tonight.
And a little toe drag, a little shift of the puck, moving it slightly. I mean, it just makes all the difference. Where you saw the Bruins get a lot of shots blocked because they didn't change the angle of the release. Dorofeyev did a really good job changing the angle of his release as he comes in and is able to clean up that rebound and put it a backdoor play to get his hat trick.
Took a long time picking a hat out of there.
Yeah, I mean,
pick the hat.
Just not going to wear any of them, is he?
Yeah.
Come on. Star of the game presented by Subaru of New England. Fall in love with a brand new Subaru. This was kind of an easy call tonight. Last 6 games for Pavel Dorofeyev, not Paul. 6 goals in his last 6 games, a couple of assists as well tonight. His second career hat trick as he helps the Vegas Golden Knights beat the Boston Bruins by a final score of 5-1. The theme all night long for us, we started in pregame talking about it, we talked about it in the intermissions, was the lack of scoring opportunities. They get more shots blocked than almost anybody, it seems like, and they just aren't getting shots on goal.
No, they're not. And Gigi, you just mentioned it. They don't do, there's sometimes they don't have enough in the tank at times to change angles and find seams and find abilities. They've got some bad luck, in all honesty. Maureen Geekie's hit that home 20 times this season when he's had those opportunities. A great pass from David, and it's quantity, and that's a great opportunity there. Where yes, David Pastrnak has been as good as anybody setting up his teammates, and he's really had a mindset to do so and made other players better. But he also needs to be a little selfish at times, and to be under 20 shots on goal again. They just have to change the mindset of going back to quantity, not quality.
And also just decision-making entering into the neutral zone, because there are so many times where, especially in the second period with the long change, they just ran out of gas.
Yeah.
2 minute much time spent in the D zone. You get to the neutral zone, all you're doing is dumping it, even if the gap is so terrible by the D, because you have no juice left in your legs. And so to be able to clean up the D zone, get out quicker, to have time in the offensive zone when you're fresh.
Well, we said they get a lot of shots blocked. They also don't get a lot of shots on goal. In fact, if you look at these numbers, Bruins' last 3 games, 3 consecutive games with under 20 shots, going back to the Tampa Bay game where they had only 12. As near as we can tell, this is the first time in Bruins history that they've gone 3 consecutive games not reaching the 20-shot plateau.
It's really hard to imagine, really hard to believe, and it's been 100 years, 101 years now, and there was a lot of seasons that there was dead pucks and not a lot of room out on the ice, and I guess it's just going to show, what they're kind of up against right now.
Well, they finally did get on the board in the third period and at least averted the shutout. It was Morgan Geekie who got the goal.
And Morgan, 5 shots on net this game alone, and he had a couple hit the pipe that we showed earlier, but look at this, right before he gets his goal, just rips it, isn't able to convert, but Pasternak's so deadly, Geekie slides behind the defense, able to sneak in there for a beautiful little tap in. Here's another look as it's deflected wide. Mark Stone gets in the way, but Pastrnak comes around, head up, and dishes it backdoor like he does so often to his line mate.
Well, and that assist that you saw, the David Pastrnak pass, was yet another milestone for David Pastrnak. He came into this game with 49 assists on the season and now makes it 3 consecutive seasons with 50 assists, and obviously those totals will go up. He joins the list along with Fred Stanfield, Jean Rattel, Mark Savard, Brad Marchand, and Johnny Busick, who had 3 consecutive 50-assist seasons. David Pastrnak joins them with his 50th of the season here tonight.